Welcome back to NBA Cinema. So today we got to talk about this Jerry Krause thing that happened last night where he was booed at the Chicago Bulls Ring of Honor ceremony, and we started seeing these videos coming out where Jordan wasn't coming, Pippen wasn't coming, Rodman wasn't coming, several other people weren't coming. And the Jerry Krause thing, when it happened, you heard Stacy King go off, you heard Steve Kerr go off after the game because they were actually playing the Golden State Warriors that night. But they started pointing to the Last Dance and some of the things that happened in the Last Dance. You got a group of people that think that's it, and I'm here to tell them that is probably the thing that you remember that fueled it and brought it back to people's memory. But at the time, Jerry Krause was getting booed all the time. Everything from, not bringing the team back after they won, after that second three-peat. You think about it, they would have played in the lockout season, would have potentially won another ring in that lockout season. Also, Pippen, Jordan, different things in the papers where they're going back and forth. I mean, it was several factors that played into him being booed over the years. This didn't just start last night. It happened at the 97 Ring of Honor ceremony. We're going to take a look at everything that transpired. Let's peep it.
Champion, two-time NBA Executive of the Year, represented by his wife Thelma, Basketball Hall of Famer, and former Bulls General Manager Jerry Krause. Six-time NBA champion, two-time NBA Executive of the Year, represented by his wife Thelma, Basketball Hall of Famer, and former Bulls General Manager Jerry Krause.
Chicago is a sports town. And what we witnessed today when Jerry Krause's name was called and the people that booed Jerry Krause and his widow who was accepting this honor for him, it was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I hurt for that lady, brought her to tears, and whoever booed her in this arena should be ashamed of themselves. That's not Chicago, that's New York, Philly. Chicago's not like that. We don't have a reputation of being that way. And whether you like Jerry Krause or not, that man brought 6 championships here. He didn't shoot a basket, nor did he get a rebound, but he put 6 titles up in this ring. There's a lot of teams don't even have one. And that was really classless. And I was disappointed in the people that booed. It was a sad thing.
Left a little bit of a pit in the stomach for what should have been a really celebratory 15-20 minutes, and that didn't feel right, admittedly, and I'm with you on that, Stacy.
And Bulls fans are better than that. We are better than that. We've never had that situation happen. And I felt so bad for that lady. She's a wonderful lady, and it was just sad to see her breaking down in tears. I just wanted to go out there and hug her.
Jerry Krause's name got booed at halftime during the ceremonies. Just what was your reaction?
I didn't hear it. I was in the locker room, but somebody just told me about it, and it's shameful. It's absolutely shameful. I cannot believe, I'm devastated for Thelma and for the Krause family. What can we possibly be thinking? I cannot believe that the fans, and you have to understand, when you hear boos, it's not all of them, right? So the fans who booed, they know who they are, and that's, to me, it's absolutely shameful, and I'm devastated by that. Because it's just what are we doing? Whether people liked Jerry or not, whether they disagreed with the decision to move on from whatever we're here to celebrate that team. Jerry did an amazing job building that team. Tonight and last night was all about the joy and the love that team shared with the city. And I'm so disappointed in the fans. And I want to be specific because there were lots of fans, I'm sure, who did not boo. But those who booed, they should be ashamed.
I'm here on behalf of basketball fans around the world to congratulate the 1997 NBA champion Chicago Bulls, a team for our time the basketball team of our time, and one for the ages.
The architect of the 1996-97 Bulls championship team and two-time executive of the year, Jerry Krause.
One more very important group of people. They're the most important group of people. As many of you know, I'm a native Chicagoan. I was born here. I was raised here. I've had the opportunity to come back and be a part of a great organization here and have a lot of fun over the last 18 years. And with every player that's come in here, we've said, you're going to play before the best fans in the world, in the greatest city in the world. Stick with these young people. They're special. They're going to win for you again. They're going to make you have a lot of fine nights in this building. These young players on this team are very special, and they're going to win and win big before it's over. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Well, that last clip, I just wanted to show you one of the speeches he made when they had Tyson Chandler and all those young players on the team after they moved on from Jordan's Bulls and that era. And, yeah, man, looking at it, it's like, you know, Jordan and the magnetism people have towards him, you know, Jerry Krause is just on the wrong side of that. And that's just the nature of what it is. I think the man is deceased, and he should be applauded for what he contributed during that time, because we can't go back and change it. There could have been things done differently, maybe another title or whatever, but looking back at it in its totality, it was a big success. Whether they were riffing at each other or not, it was a big success. So he deserves to be applauded in death, at the very least, for what he was able to put together with that team. However it had to stay together, it did for the amount of time that it did. And, you know, 2 3-peats, man. Got to give Jerry Krause his love like you give the players their love, as far as that goes. I was one of those people that was mad at him as a little child, for sure, because I thought they could have won. And then when the lockout happened, I was like, man, they definitely could have won with the lockout. That's what I was thinking to myself, but it wasn't meant to be, man. But hopefully the Chicago fans see this, and they probably just been so used to it that they've passed it down from generation to generation, like just to hate Jerry Krause. I remember it being a big thing back in the day, though, man. So, you know, you on that wrong side against the guys in Chicago, against Phil, against Jordan, against Pip. This is how the fans are gonna react to you. But I do think it's time to give it a rest, man. He did have him there for a period. He is the guy that wanted Phil at first. I appreciate Stacy King speaking up, Steve Kerr speaking up. You know, it was really good. I feel bad for his wife, because no one wants to accept the reward with someone that they love getting booed, even in death. I mean, it's like they weren't cognizant of that. But, hey, man, I want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, peace.